We getting close.
You all know the drill. Intercept the convoy. Watch out for Cable. Hit it!
So Ryan, welcome to Mexico.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Pleasure to be here.
There was a lot of expectation with this sequel for Deadpool. Everybody got by surprise for the first one. How does that make you feel now?
I think it's great. I mean, there's a lot of expectation for the first one too. I mean, the materials were always ahead of the movie, so people started to, it started to gain momentum. We did the Comic-Con thing and it was huge. So, that's always a little bit nerve-wracking, but we also know that we got to have so much fun, and we've also seen it with a lot of audiences as well, which has been a lot of fun for us, like just myself, Dave Leitch, Rhett and Paul, and there's nothing better than sitting in an audience and watching Deadpool 2. It's pretty fun.
There are some losses on the way to the sequel, but there's new additions.
Yeah.
How does it make you feel to work with young cast and with David on this one?
Yeah, boy, working with that youngster Josh Brolin, that fresh-faced kid out of Iowa.
He's a new one.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. No, I love it. I love working with new people. I love actors, and I love what they bring to the table and how they change the energy in a room, and that's a big part of it. But working with Josh was great. He was our first choice for Cable, but he was unavailable, and then our movie pushed, and then we finally came back, and he said, "Yeah, I'm in." So we got him, and Zazie Beetz, who plays Domino, is just the scene stealer. She steals the whole movie. She's incredible. And I loved working with Julian Dennison, who plays Russell, and Dave Leitch just brought a whole new kind of tenor to this movie, which was amazing. Like, because he shoots action in a way that's in camera. He doesn't like to rely on CGI or visual effects. He really likes stuff to be in camera. So as an actor, he pushes you, and it's great, But it was something that I think really paid off because it gave the movie a down and dirty vibe, which is what Deadpool is and Deadpool has to have. So.
Once you started doing that whole promotion for Deadpool, and we saw that the first one, there's a lot of meta world on and off screen.
Yeah.
How do you go up on this one, because there's a lot of reference for another movies of your life, and other characters. How do you start working on the script with that kind of things?
That's stuff, like the writing process. I think a lot of people think that when you write a script, and I certainly wrote nothing alone. It was Rhett, Paul, and I. We all did it together. But you're writing constantly. You're writing before production, obviously, so you can create a script and a template for them to build the sets around and all that stuff, and a budget, of course. But then you're writing while you're shooting, and then you're also writing in the edit room. So that process just carries right all the way through until they pull the plug. So that stuff evolves. I mean, like the stuff, our what's it called, our after credits sequence, that was shot last minute. It was just like a last minute thing because we were going to do something else, and then we had this thought of trying that instead. So we just went with that.
There's a lot of cameos in the movie.
There are some cameos.
Did you want that on the first one, or just like everybody got on board because of the huge hit of the first one?
Yeah, I think the cameos were just more of like a, for us it was fun because it was all of the cameos that happen are unbeknownst to Deadpool. Deadpool is not aware of any of these cameos. So we just liked that they're in there because, they were something that we whined about so much in the first movie that we couldn't afford anybody else. So it's nice to see sort of, these little sort of hints at these cameos at different places in the movie. And I think they're fun Easter eggs. A lot of them people miss. There's a lot of them that so far nobody's called out, and then there's other ones that that are pretty.
They're very obvious about it. Yeah. Now that you have been starting like this franchise, where is it going? Do you know already, or you have plans?
Yeah, we have Drew Goddard, who's working on what I think is a mind-blowing X-Force movie, which I think is going to take the whole genre in a completely different direction again. In a way that embraces fantasy and different things that we haven't really done so far in the Deadpool world, and that's the point. You want a guy who's going to come in and shake things up. It's why I love it when these films have new directors and new blood in them, because they shake them up. They take everyone out of their comfort zone and force us to re-examine things, and that's what Drew's going to do, I think, with X-Force. So.
About talking about this meta world and all these pop culture references, is there like a zone where you don't want to go because you have reference for you have reference for another Marvel characters, but is there a subject that is unavailable when you start writing? Like you said, maybe my family not
No,
on that.
I'd go at my family. I don't think they're off limits. I wouldn't put my kids in front of the camera like that.
Yeah.
I just don't think that's. I think
Well, that's not
children
necessary.
in show business is a dangerous thing, and
Yeah.
I would never want my kids to be in that position. So, but no, nothing really off limits that I can think of. You know, you want to sort of walk the line of good taste and pushing it. You know, so you don't want to do something that's going to hurt someone, or I would never want to do that. So.
Besides Deadpool, you have worked in a lot of romantic comedies. Definitely, maybe one of them.
Yeah.
Are you still on that kind of things, or you just down?
No, I love romantic comedies. I think we're due for a good one. We haven't had one for a while. So I would love to do another one. But romantic comedies are always about the pairing. They're less about the script and they're more about the two people that you get.
Well, thank you very much for your time. It's a pleasure to
Thank you very much. Yeah,
Mexico.
pleasure.
Nice
yeah.
to meet you.
Thank you very